We never saw our flat before we got the keys on the day we moved in. I'm intimidated in this building. Do my very first park run. The next vlog will be abroad. Hi guys, welcome to a new vlog. So today is Tuesday. It is the beginning of our second full week in London. The first week was all about getting ourselves sorted, finding our feet in the new area, unpacking and everything, and we haven't finished unpacking, but let's just not think about it for now. But as a result, at least I don't feel like I've really started to explore the area. I don't know what's around. So that's my goal this week. I want to start exploring. I want to discover the neighborhood. And I thought I would bring you along and film bits and bobs this week and just show you around. I don't even know if I've mentioned it, but this time around we are in East London, which we actually do not know at all, because before, when we used to live in London, we were in Islington, so quite a different area. So yeah, we're in Walthamstow, but we're quite far away from like the center of Walthamstow. We're closer to like the wetlands area. So yeah, this is like roughly where we are. So the week of exploring started yesterday, Monday. Ben was working from home and we didn't go that far to explore. We started by exploring a new area of our building, which we came across by chance on Sunday when we went to the pool, and we went through a different area of the building and we came across this co-working / lounge space and we were like, oh, hello. So we decided to go yesterday. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we went there yesterday morning. And now this brings us to today. So this morning I had an interval session to do. And in my previous run, I ran past a park, which I thought would be quite nice for intervals. So I thought I would just, go there this morning and see what it's like. So yeah, here's the footage of that. Just finished my session. It was a really good one today. It's the first one since I've started training again after the half marathon earlier this month that I feel like I'm bossing it and I'm not just like dragging my feet and enduring it. This park where I'm at, it's called Markfield or Marksfield Park, I'm not too sure. To go around it, it's almost a K, which makes it a really great park for intervals. You're in East London, close to Waltham Forest. Really good spot for interval training. And if you know me, if you've watched a few of my vlogs, you know I love a coffee shop, but I have not been to a single coffee shop in the area. So that's also something I did this morning. After my run, I got myself ready and then I went to the coffee shop, which is just a short walk away. And I wasn't too sure about their vegan options because I don't have their menu online. It's mainly coffee and cake. But I told myself that if they had a vegan cake or pastry or something, then I would try it and that would be my breakfast for the day. So yes, I had an almond flat white. Their coffee is really good. Really good. And they had vegan banana bread. I love banana bread and I haven't had it in so long. So yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I'm not going to speak very loud because I'm at the co-working space and I'm not too sure if I'm alone. It's quite early. It's 7:55. I arrived 10 minutes ago. I was definitely alone 10 minutes ago, so I was able to film a little bit better than Monday and then show you what it's like. It's just so nice. You know what? It's gonna sound silly, but I'm intimidated in this building. I'm like, this building is just too cool for me. It's like such a cool building with cool people, and it's little old me, and I feel like, it's almost like I don't belong. Anyway, I'm gonna get some work done and then catch up with you in a bit. Ooh, the sun is shining today. It's actually meant to rain later on this afternoon, and it's windy as well, bloody hell. Which is why I decided to go get some fresh air before it starts raining. So I am in an area called the Wetlands, which I've been to before. I did a couple runs in this area, but some of the paths are for walkers only, so you can't cycle and you can't run. Gosh, I think I'm gonna look so bright on camera. So yeah, basically I think I've not even seen like half of the wetlands because most of the paths are walking only, so I thought I would do a little walk around here. Hope the sound will be okay in this clip because it is pretty windy. Really grateful to have quite a lot of green space around us. It really doesn't feel like we live in London right now. Obviously, we're quite far away from the busiest part of the city, like really London city centre, but it's just so nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with this location. One thing I forgot to mention about how we found ourselves moving into this building and everything is basically we never viewed it in person. We never got a building tour. We never saw our flat before we got the keys on the day we moved in. Basically, I did mention in one of my London vlogs where we were going for just like 24 hours that we viewed the flat, and this flat was in the building that is across the road from where we live now. But then when we went to see it and we were on the road, we saw that the gym in the building we moved in seemed to be like a whole lot better, which motivated us to inquire about that other building. And at this period, we were getting quite short on time in terms of when we would need to like move in and leave our flat in Chester. So we were like, and also we were going to go to France. So we were like, okay, we actually do not have time to go to London again to view this flat. So we had a WhatsApp viewing. We loved it, but again, we hadn't seen the building. We just knew the gym was nice. We had no idea about the co-working space or anything. We knew there was a pool, but we didn't know how good it was. So we just decided to go for it without really knowing much about the building, really. But turned out okay, much better than I thought, actually. And then when we had our induction, when we moved in, it was more explaining to us like the Wi-Fi and the boiler and safety things around the building, but we didn't get a tour. In case you're wondering, for instance, why it's strange that we only discovered the co-working space on our way to the pool last Sunday, well, this is why. It is the afternoon. Okay, I will confess, it is not something new because I've been before. I've actually been last Saturday. I am gonna go get myself a donut because in Walthamstow we do have a crosstown donut and they have some pretty good vegan flavors. I'm gonna try to get a different vegan flavor than what I had last time. I had the peanut butter and blackcurrant jam donut, which is really good. I highly recommend. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get another flavor today to try. Oh god, my hair. It's a little bit of shambles. Anyway, got the donuts. I got one for me, which I'm gonna have now, like as soon as I take my coat off, and one for Ben, which he's gonna have tonight because he's at his office today. But yeah, one for me, one for Ben. I am excited for this donut. My hands are so red because of the cold. I need to start wearing gloves. Anyway, look at this. It is pretty big. It's the vegan vanilla glaze, which I actually wanted to try last time, but it was sold out. So let's give it a go now. It's good. Very good. I highly recommend this one as well. Hello, today's Friday, it's the afternoon and I've started work super early this morning so that this afternoon I can go explore Walthamstow. It's not raining this afternoon, so that's good. I just hope nobody is looking at me whilst I'm literally vlogging on the street, but it's alright, let's not think about it. Anyway, I'm almost at my first destination now, so let's see what it's like. So the first place I went to is the Wood Street Indoor Market. It's a big melting pot of like vintage bits and old books and posters and jewelry. There's food, there's like vintage clothes. I didn't buy anything because realistically I do not need anything. And then I went to God's Own Junkyard, which if you Google Walthamstow, it's one of the places that are listed as like, you know, the touristy bits to see. It is one of a kind. I don't know if it qualifies as an art gallery. It's in this area where there's like loads of units, like storage units. And then when you come in, basically, It is a whole bunch of random objects. It is full to the brim from like floor to ceiling, and obviously 90% of it is neon signs, neon objects, which makes it so special. I've never seen anything like this before. That's pretty cool. I'm not too sure if you can actually buy any of these. And now I'm back at home in my cozy corner. I've got the heating on, I've got my blankie. It's cold and dark outside, so yeah, but it was really worth the 40-minute walk to get to that area. I thought it was really nice to see just a bit of Walthamstow, even though it's not our immediate neighborhood. Also, what I noticed is that there's quite a few coffee shops and restaurants in that area on the other side. So I need to do some investigating and see where the vegan spots are. And also what I noticed on my way back is that there's quite a lot of street art, which I don't know, I find it cool, I really like it. And it's not like it was random ugly graffitis, it was really well done, beautiful street art. I really wanted to vlog more outside, but then on my way back, the road was really busy, there were loads of people, so I didn't even try. Tomorrow, I may be up to something quite exciting, at least quite exciting for me, and something new, which will happen tomorrow for me, and in 2 seconds for you. Bonjour, it is now Saturday morning. I've got my running gear on, and today I'm doing something for the very first time, which is gonna sound ridiculous to some of you because it's quite like a normal thing to do when you run. Basically, this morning I'm gonna do my very first park run. There is a park run in Walthamstow, but we're actually going to do the park run in Finsbury Park, which is a little bit further away, but actually not too bad, just because it looks like it's going to be less muddy. And because it's been raining for the past few days, it's probably better to go to the less muddy one. So yeah, I've got my barcode, I did not forget. So I'm wearing Adidas head to toe, and I'm also going to wear this new Adidas jacket. I don't know if you can tell, I'm wearing a little bit of makeup, which usually I don't do when I run, but after the park run, if it's not raining too much, we're going to try and take some photos. I'm quite excited to be working with Adidas again for a blog review, so all the new kit is being tested, and I want to take some photos so that I can do the blog post very soon. So yeah, that's the plan this morning. Let's go. It is 9:08. It is super windy outside, but I guess at least it's not too cold. It's 5 degrees. I'm about to go on my run. Today I am testing my new pair of racing shoes that I'm gonna wear next weekend. Hang on, let me get closer. So Ben convinced me to get a pair of carbon plate shoes. Now I got them in the Black Friday sale, so they were a little bit cheaper than usual, but still quite expensive. So I really hope I'm gonna like them. I need to start wearing them before the race. Park run yesterday, I really enjoyed it. Obviously because I've got the race next weekend, I wasn't going to do anything silly and like race the park run. So I took it as an easy 5k. I really enjoyed the atmosphere. It was entirely on tarmac, which is perfect if you're like me and you hate running on grass or muddy path. And the weather was actually nicer than expected. We didn't have any rain. I really enjoyed it, and I had a great week. I feel like I'm getting to know the area a little bit better. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following along what I get up to. If everything goes to plan, the next vlog you'll see will be abroad. Fingers crossed. I hope you had a great week too, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!